Greetings, YouTubers. How's it going out there in YouTube land? Hopefully it's going pretty good for you. Well, here we are tonight. We're inside the garage working on the old Trailblazer. Picked up some aftermarket headlights, and I guess this is kind of a little bit of a review. I had a little accident. I got hit in the front, so I've got it all back together and everything. Bought some new parts to put it all back together. I know it looks a lot worse than it really is here, but the old headlights are over here. And you can see they're good. They're not broken. They're just old plastic. You know how that goes. The old plastic starts to oxidize, and next thing you know, you're looking at foggy lights, and there's the front of the grill that clips on the front, and this actually goes on part of the headlights. So that's why it looks like there's a lot missing here. And I have the bumper outside that I'm going to bolt on tomorrow, where I have a little more room outside. But these headlights here, I picked up. I got both of them for $83 free shipping, and these are fairly big headlights. And you can see there's that one. I've already got that one in. The only issue I had with them, I'll have to put in the description in the link somewhere right about there. The brand of these headlights, I bought them on eBay, and I was going to buy some factory market headlights, and I thought, nah, those things are about $300, so I figured I'd just go ahead and buy something like this, aftermarket headlights, and they seem like they're going to be pretty good. Now, let me go ahead and turn them on real quick. Well, let me go ahead and turn that one on real quick and give you a look at it. Okay, I'll go in there, we'll turn the lights on, give you a nice look at it. There's low beam, there's high. So far, I'm pretty happy with them. Now, on these, on the back, you do also have an adjustment. This is the one thing I was worried about. When you get into an accident and when you rebuild the front end of your car, sometimes you just don't quite get things back 100%, and sometimes you need to adjust those headlights. I was worried about that, but they do have an adjustment right here, and I've already adjusted both of them, and I've got it pretty much in a line where it should be, and we'll go outside in the dark in a minute and give you a look at what it looks like on the road at night. But the only problem I had problems getting this little outside turn signal bulb in. Let me show you something here real quick. This thing was really tight to get in, so what I had to do, and I fooled around quite some time, couldn't figure out why this was so hard to get in. When I went and looked at my old light, and you can see right there where this goes in, it goes in no problem. I can just put it in there and twist it, and boom, it's pretty much in. What I noticed, you notice how round that hole is? Nice and round. Well, if we go over here and look at this one, there was a place right about there. Let me see if I can get my, right about here, that I had to file down. There was a little place that was actually, I guess when they made this light, there was a little bit of extra plastic right here. So that plastic was built up, and I took my little Dremel tool, which I have laying right there. I just simply smoothed that down a little bit, and now this light goes in really easy, and it took care of the issue. So, you know, when you buy aftermarket stuff, you know, I expect things like that, but still not a big deal. And now I can stick this in here and turn it, and it pretty much, there we go, it's pretty much in. That's the only problem I had with it. So what I've got to do is go ahead and pop this one off, do the same thing, because this is not in there all the way, and you want this to be nice and sealed so water doesn't get in there. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with them. I'm going to go ahead and take the other one off here real quick, and you can watch me kind of smooth that down, and I'll show you what I was talking about. So I tell you what, on these Trailblazers, you got to get something in here and kind of pull up on that clip right there to get that loose from the headlight. I usually use something really long like that. It's kind of tough to get your hands in there. And now we can go ahead and pull this out. There we go. I think I can do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, so this one here, this bulb, it's in, but this whole thing is loose. Let me take, there it comes out. See, it just came right out, no problem. So let's pull this light out and get some of these wires unhooked. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me spin this around. Alright. Now, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Now, if you look closely, let me grab my light, because we're probably going to need it. Right about there, can you see that little place there? it's kind of fat, kind of off-centered right there. That's why I gotta kind of take a Dremel tool. I gotta make that nice and round so that light fixture will fit down in there, because it's riding up on it. And I think if you look closely, you can see where it's made a mark right there, right about there. That's what we gotta kind of clean up a little bit. Once we do that, then those lights sink right down in there, and it's no problem. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so I get the headlight on a nice cloth. I don't want to scratch it. And now what we got to do, it's the bottom side there. I got to kind of make it a little bit rounder. So let's go ahead and take our Dremel tool here and go ahead and smooth it out a little bit, best we can. Alright, so I think that did it. I'm really happy with it. Looks a lot better, looks round. Let me get my little screwdriver, and we'll just clean this up a little bit here, so nothing falls down in the light fixture. So that's a lot better. So the things we do to save a few bucks, huh? But looks like that's going to be okay. Right about there my thumb is. Under the light. Let me get the light up there for you. So that looks a lot better. That's nice and round. So now all we got to do is put it back together. Okay, and before we put this on, one quick note: if you don't have a Dremel tool and a kit and all that, you might be able to take a screwdriver and go in here and just kind of scrape that plastic off. It might work for you that way until you get that fixture nice and sealed there when you put that bulb down in there. That way there's no leaks or anything. So let's go ahead and put it together. Alright, now before we take it outside and start it up and show you what the headlights now look like and everything, with everything hooked up, just remind yourself, with these lights, I got the two headlights. They came with it, the low and high beam, but I had to use my turn signal, the amber, and the turn signal bulb off of mine. Some vehicles, some manufacturers may include bulbs, but most wheel these days, you can get the bulbs with the new headlights. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up and see what it looks like. Okay, so you saw that. That looks really good. I'm really happy with these lights. All right, let's go outside in the dark and let you see how they look at night. All right, so we're in the Trailblazer, and you can see there is low beam and there is high beam. Check that out. As long as the camera stays focused, that's great. But I'm pretty happy with them. It looks like they're going to be pretty good headlights. And I apologize for the camera not staying in focus. It's not doing a very good job. But there's low beam and there's high beam. So I think I'm going to be pretty happy with these headlights. I think they're going to be okay. Well, I hope this review helps you out. I think they make these aftermarket headlights just about for every vehicle now on the road. So do yourself a favor, Google, get on eBay. If you need headlights, see what you can find. Hey guys, until my next video, thanks for watching. Like and let me know where you're watching from. Until my next video, I'll see you guys later.